Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for watching today. Today is, well, this is a day later. This is for the 27th, yesterday. Just got a very busy day and couldn't get to the video, so I'm making it today. But it's about your sphere of influence. What is your sphere of influence? And I won't keep you long today because this is, of course, the number one thing I start coaching and training agents, when I've talked to agents that are in classes now, like, what should I start doing? I start building your sphere of influence, a database of your sphere of influence. And they say, well, and where do I start? Where do I end? Where do you go? So I'm going to give you a couple things to think about is one and how to start or expand your sphere of influence. It's kind of different levels. Of course, the first thing, physical thing I tell agents to do is start with your cell phone. Right there on your cell phone, you probably have hundreds or even more of people that know you. Somehow they're in there. You put their name in your phone. Chances are almost all of them have gotten a call from you sometime since whenever, or a text. Everybody in your phone probably should know who you are. If you call them, even though they didn't store the number in your phone, it could be a friend, a relative, a friend of a friend. It could be another business somewhere you frequent, someone that did work for you. There's still a sphere of influence, someone that you had hired at your house to fix your sink or toilet, or carpenter to fix something. If they're in your phone, that's person that's in your sphere of influence. They know your name, they've done business for you. It's not just your direct friends that you talk to every day or relatives you talk to consistently. So start with your phone and kind of go through that. When you have that whole list, I think you should start making it easy in a spreadsheet format of everybody and start putting in their names. I mean, I'm more old school with a spreadsheet to start so I could visually see it, like, hey, and organize it. These are all the people I name, my names, phone numbers, email addresses, if I have their address, the relationship I have with them, so I could sort by it and start filling in the blanks. Because your goal is to keep on growing that sphere of influence list, getting names, phone numbers, email addresses, birthdays, go on notes about them, and then work it into some type of contact management system. And of course, our Century 21 Home Star agents, we've got great ones to use, or you've got to use anything. For many, many years, before I, started using different contact management systems and trying them out, I was just using my phone. You have contacts, you have a calendar, you have notes, you can put their birthdays and all of that stuff. You really could just do it all on your phone. But sometimes you got to be clear, or just little tips. Make sure you know how to export from that. There's ways, I'm not going to have a tutorial on that, but there's ways to export your iPhone contacts into a spreadsheet. Google it. You can learn how to do it. Also, the other way around, how to upload. If you have a spreadsheet, upload into your iCloud. I'm just talking about iPhones because that's what I have. Upload all of a spreadsheet of contacts into your iPhone. You can do that too. So again, Google that. But start with your phone. Start with anybody that ever had your number. Then once you're done with your phone, whenever that gets done, then start working for all the people that that know who you are, that are not in your phone, that you start with the easy ones first. Relatives, friends. So like relatives, like all of a sudden you have your aunt in your phone, and she has 3 kids, you have 3 cousins through them, but you don't have them in your phone. Well, reach out to your aunt. So, hey, Aunt Mary, this is Tony here, just send you a text or giving you a call. Just, I'm in real estate. I'm growing my sphere of influence. I want to keep in contact with my family. Can you give me my cousins' phone numbers and addresses and names and all of that? I want to keep in touch with them so they know I'm in the business. So I'm here to help them when they're ready. You got to come up with a good script. I know this right off the top of my head. And same with friends. Okay, now you have a friend you went to high school with, but you only have 10 people in your phone that you went to high school with, reach out to all of those friends. Go, hey, do you have any more friends that we went to high school with in your phone? And can you give that to me? You start reaching out to the people in your sphere of influence to generate that sphere of influence. That's next. The people that still know you, like you're reaching out to your family, other family members, hopefully they know you. Second is friends, other friends of friends of friends that know you, or that friends that you have or had, you just don't have them in your phone. Now, the next thing, the next last step of building your, well, not last step, I'll just say next step, so I don't want to keep you too long today, is then when you reach out to all of those people and you have those in your database, now it's time to ask all of those people, doesn't have to be on the same call, could be as the years and months go by. If you've already talked to your friend from high school and they gave you everybody in their database that you know that you went to high school with that you didn't have, now you're moving on to the next level, maybe 6 months from now when you follow up with them again. Hey, do you have anybody, any friends, relatives, close people that are close to you that I don't know, that don't know me, that I could reach out to let them know I'm here to help them too, because I'm a close friend or relative of yours. So now your sphere of influence is like one removed, but you have that in. So when you make that call or send that text or send that email, when they give you 2 or 3 names of, here, well, here's my friend from work that you don't know, but they know me. I've been working with them for 20 years. Here's my friend, give me their name. So when you reach out to that friend, you're like, hey, my friend that I've known since high school gave me your name because they thought we'd be a good connection for being maybe a future client of mine, or if you need help, I want to be your trusted real estate advisor. Again, I'm just throwing things off the top of my head, but you got to get a good script going. It's a whole nother video of scripts on your sphere of influence and building that. That's what I'm going to do this week, scripts. But so then you're going to the next level. People that know you, that are referring you to people that don't know you, but you have that in. Now, if you really think about it and you spend time doing this consistently, you're going to build such a big network of people that are in your sphere. Now, everybody in your sphere, that should be your sphere of influence, should be every single person that you're reaching out to. That's your sphere. They know your name now. They know you are, but they're different levels. You got your friends and relatives that are close, and the people you don't have communicate with as much, and then people that know them that didn't know you up until this business, and go from there. But if you keep on working that, if you have 100 good people that you can consistently talk to on a consistent basis, will get you plenty of business. It's just a numbers thing, not a numbers thing in the aspect of you're making 1,000 calls every week to 1,000 brand new people in hopes that you find someone buying or selling a house today. It's consistently working on a sphere of influence of all of the people that are in your database, that 100 people, 200 people. I'm not talking that you're consistently touching base with and communicating with once a year, twice a year, 3 times a year, quarterly, emails, texts, pop-bys, mailers, in all different aspects of that. So that's what your sphere of influence is, and hopefully that makes some sense. But of course, reach out to me, call, text, email me. We'll put you in my schedule. We'll talk one-on-one for a few moments and explain and go more in detail and of how to build your sphere of influence. So that's it for today. Have a great day. And I'm going to do another video for today right after this. All right, bye-bye.